Hey guys, Dalton here, and you're watching another episode of DC Collects. Today I'm going to give you guys an update on my 125 gallon Pike cichlid tank, as well as my 75 gallon American cichlid tank, and I'm going to show you guys how to clean an Aquaclear 30, the small guy. So let's do it. Okay guys, so before we clean the Aquaclear 30, I thought I'd show you guys a little feeding video and update of the 75 gallon American cichlid tank. We've got Joker here, just absolutely begging for food. He is a hungry hippo. And there you have the female green dwarf pike cichlid. My convict in the back. He's got a really nice newborn hump, guys. Super nice convict. Yeah, Joker's putting on some nice size in this tank. His green color's really starting to come out. He's looking awesome. Love showing off the camera. He's a good boy. Got our fire mouth here, guys. Starting to get some nice markings on the bottom where her red's coming in. Starting to look very fiery, super cool. And I think we landed on the name Spyro for the fire mouth. So still don't have a name for the pike or the convict, so feel free to leave them down in the comments. Love suggestions. There's our Zingu 1 pike, guys. He's a little more camera shy, but he's putting on some nice size, guys. Check him out. Come over here. I believe this is a spotted face pike cichlid, but he is also really putting on some size. And he's gonna we got a shot of him now. There you go. Camera shy. Okay, let's feed the 75. So I just got some new food in, guys. Got some extreme extreme aquatic foods, cichlid peewee, and crow flakes. And let's see how they like it. Here comes some flakes. They definitely like those. Super premium food, guys. The extreme. It comes highly recommended across the hobby, but the fish really seem to enjoy it. And it brings out their colors very nicely. I'm loving the colors on this pike cichlid. She's got a nice white stripe that goes along her top fin. She's got some beautiful red on her belly. Nice fish. Very nice. Thank you for showing off for the camera. I love the markings on the green terrier's face. He is definitely the tank boss, Joker. Yeah, definitely. But he's a good tank boss. He's not. He just tells everybody, puts them in their place, but doesn't hurt them. So that's kind of what you want out of a tank boss. So he's great. Okay guys, before we get started, I just wanted to show you a few things you're going to need to clean your Aquaclear hang on the back filters. So starting off, guys, you're going to want a sponge, something you can wipe things down with. You're going to want a tube cleaner. That's what I'm going to call it. Anything with bristles that can fit down the tubes that are going to be included in our hang on the back filters. And I also just included a little bit more of a heavy duty scrub brush. Might make things a little faster, and might get you into some areas that your other brush can't. You're also going to need a sink and or source of water. You could do this in a bucket, but I recommend using a sink. You're also going to need a container. This is going to be to put tank water in and keep your biological media in the container submerged in tank water to preserve your beneficial bacteria. If you put your biological media, which has your beneficial bacteria living in tap water that has chlorine in it and has not been treated and will kill your colony of beneficial bacteria. So what we use the container for is filling it up with tank water to put our biological media in so that we don't kill our beneficial bacteria. Okay guys, let's get into it. So here's the filter, guys. It's the Aquaclear 30. These filters are good for up to 30 gallons or a minimum of 20 gallons. It is cleaning my 20-gallon tank for my flower horn Merlin. And the first thing you're going to do, guys, is go over to your power bar. I recommend that you label all of your cords as you set up your tanks. It's hard to see, but I have some tape around it and it says filter, so I know exactly what plug to get. And you're going to unplug your filter. Next, we're going to remove the filter from the tank, letting the excess drip in. Trying not to make too much of a mess. Doing this with one hand, so the cord may get caught, and it did pretty good. But long story short, get it into the okay, so you have your filter out now, guys. Take this tube off because it makes it easier to move around in your sink. Here's some biological media. You can't see it, but there'll be little microscopic beneficial bacteria living in all the pores of that ceramic ring. So I take it, put it in the water, back over. This was a brand new filter, guys, because my original one actually sucked up too much sand and kind of broke on me, but you're gonna see we have some gunkage. Oh yeah, this guy needed a good cleaning, so I dumped that out. This is charcoal on top. It's only good for about a month. Really, guys, charcoal is only really good for like removing medication and stuff, in my opinion. I'm actually not going to use it. I'm throwing that out. Not only that, but you have to replace it every month, so it's just going to be an added cost on top of everything else you already have to buy for your fish. So I only use charcoal if I want to get rid of like a really heavy duty medication that I've had to put a fish on for whatever reason. So getting rid of that. Again, take your biological media into the tank water. That's going to preserve our beneficial bacteria. Back over to the sink here, guys, and you're just going to go one piece at a time here, basically. So you might as well start with this guy. I'll just let the water run on low here. I'm just going to get in there, clean everything up, guys. I'm not worried about killing any of the beneficial bacteria that is elsewhere in this filter because I have enough in those ceramic rings. I know from cleaning this enough times that that's the case. Let's see how dirty that was. So you just want to get in there and just clean everything, guys. This is where
where you can prevent all that nasty caked up gunk that you usually see built up on most people's filters. I try and keep everything looking as nice as possible. See, much better. On to the next piece. Oh, that was a little microfiber cloth that I had in there. That's garbage. And there's your main sponge. It was starting to get pretty nasty as well. I'm just going to squeeze that out, guys. Give it a good wring. Get all that guck and muck out of there. Nice and clean like that. You can keep these for keep these until they start falling apart, guys. Like, you never have to throw these away and replace them like the package insists on the actual filter itself. Just keep using the same stuff. So same thing here. You get that, wipe down all the gunk, muck off of there. That's why I like the sink, guys, because I can just toss everything over onto the other side, nice and simple. Get the lid a cleaner. Clean everything, guys. Nice and clean. This is where our handy dandy brush is going to come in. And that will just clean it very thoroughly. This is a top fin pack of brushes, guys. It came with 3 different sizes. This one's perfect for the Aquaclear 30, so that I think it's the smallest size. Cost me about 15 bucks. Good investment because there's tons of hoses and downspouts and stuff like this in the hobby that you're going to be cleaning all the time anyway. Highly recommend brushes like that. And just like that, it's clean. Now we reassemble. Now's a good time to make sure everything's nice and tight. Your filter's going to produce a lot more flow, guys, if you constantly keep it clean. Not only that, but you're going to prolong the life of your filter. It's definitely working harder when it's having to push the water through all that gunk and muck. So just keeping up on your maintenance schedule is going to prolong the life of your filter 100%. So now that we're clean, guys, we're just going to reassemble. Start with that. Actually, sorry. Start with your filter like that. Make sure the sponge is down to the bottom. Now, guys, you're gonna grab, going back over, grab our biological media again. I give it a little shake, guys, but you don't want to rock it around too much because you don't want to kill that bacteria. There's a lot of different opinions on how the bacteria dies, but I just don't mess with it too much, and that has worked for me for a very long time. So you're going to get that loaded back up. We're going to get this back onto the tank and fill it back up and get it back up and running. Before we end the clip there, guys, I'll just show you. You're just going to put your downspout back on and it's ready to go back on the tank. Set it into place like so. Power cord again. I'm gonna have it wrap around the back here. And then what I usually do, guys,
take this water. I just recently did a water change. That's the other thing I wanted to mention too, guys. I'd never clean my filters on the same day as water change day, just because you could possibly kill too much beneficial bacteria at one time if you accidentally take out too much water and clean your filters all on the same day, clean everything. There's a possibility you might lose too much beneficial bacteria, so I just throw caution to the wind and do them on separate days. And just like that, guys, we're back up and running. Filter's flowing great, providing lots of flow for Merlin, and he's a happy camper. Hungry camper, but that's as per usual. If you guys enjoyed this video though, guys, smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. Not only will it tell YouTube that you like videos like this, but it'll help out my channel a lot. So, thanks guys. That's going to do it for tonight. We'll see you in the next video.